Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you guys how to disassemble and fix your Xbox 360 Slimline power supply. The Slimline has the only one jack, one end head for the Xbox inside that goes from the back. The Slim version has two of them, two round ends. This one has only one. So a client brought this in because it was raining and I don't know what happened. The power went off and then the console didn't turn on. So we're gonna show you guys how to open this one. To open, there's a four hidden screws right under each legs, rubber leg that they have here. You can't remove them with your fingers because you're gonna just rip the plastic off and then you're gonna screw the shut. So what you wanna do, you wanna grab a really hard, pointy, what do you call this? Pointy shit, anything you want, some pointy hard thing. Funny as it sounds. And then you're gonna push inward beside the plastic down. Once it goes down, just lift the plastic and it just comes up. As you can see, it's kind of hard plastic on the bottom and the soft plastic on top. You're gonna remove that one and do same for the rest. Put to one side, push in, and then it comes out. Put to one end, push it really hard in, and then lift it. You're not damaging anything, so it comes out. Once you got this out, you gotta remove the four screws that they have these are called lock screws because they have a really tiny metal in the middle, so you can't just put any screw in it. Just get the special screw for those screwdriver and start unscrewing it. Alright, now that you unscrew it, you're gonna flip over, lift the top cover, and there's gonna be a cable. Oh, this is burned. You can see the burn mark right on the top plastic cover, and on this coil over here, it's already burned. It just goes black. There's a carbon. First thing first, you want to remove the fan. There's a fan right underneath that. So next, the part that is obviously burned, it could be, I don't, the capacitor is okay. This is a capacitor. It seems okay. It's not inflated or anything like that. I think the coil is burned out. I think we might have to replace the coil. But first thing first, you gotta remove this paste over here. It's a thermal paste, glue based. You're gonna just remove the whole thing up. Now that we clean this place up, we gotta desolder the bottom plate. It's just a heat sink plate. You gotta desolder from this end and the other end. So let's go to the desoldering station. So what I have here, it's another dead power unit from Xbox Slim, not this Super Slim. This one has a two prong on the end. I'm gonna take the coil from this one, which is okay, and replace it with the other one. And okay, then we're gonna replace the coil. We got one end removed. Now we got the other end removed. On the bottom side, everything looks okay. don't see any burned mark. The thermal paste. You gotta remove 1, 2, 3, 4. I think those are the ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. These 4. You have to bend the legs upward first. Once your legs up, now that we got the legs straight up, it's gonna be kind of hard. You're gonna put the tweezer on the bottom side in the left position. Then we're gonna end up heating it up. Oh no, I won't be able to lift it because there's a more gluish thermal paste to one end. Gotta remove this first. How much I hate this gluish thermal paste that they put here. Alright, we're gonna grab the heat gun and we're gonna heat this shit up until it just comes up. It's sometimes pain in the ass to remove the coils. There we go. Now that we removed it, I think the only thing was wrong with it was the coil. This one is the we just don't relay. It could be bad too, but on the donor board I don't have any of those. So I'm just gonna go first with changing. It's off. Now you're gonna remove the coil on the donor board. First we're gonna remove now that we remove both of them. You're gonna go directly for the coil. Pull the cable to one side. Put the screwdriver underneath the coil. This coil, the legs are okay, so you don't have to actually bend it over. Which one was it? Yeah, this four. So you're gonna heat it up. You gotta put a little bit of wax, so it actually helps to melt the soldering. Alright. I'm gonna make sure that there is nothing holding it. I'm gonna add a little bit of the soldering. Alright. So what I wanna do actually, I wanna put a wire underneath. Actually, I can't do that. I think I can't get my screw right under. Almost out. There you go. There we have removed it. Just be careful, it could be really hot. I'm gonna put a little bit of rubbing alcohol on it. That's why we cools down a bit. You gotta find the right holes for the legs. Alright, now you're gonna hold it with your fingers and start soldering the point. It's just gonna come in. You're gonna put a little bit of a flux. Alright, now we're gonna test it out. See if the light turns on. Alright, we replaced the coil from the donor port. I'm gonna plug it in to see if the light turns on. If the light turns on, that's it, we did it. If it didn't, then we may still have work to do. And the light is not on. Let's plug in the fan. Nope, no light. That means we might still have blown a capacitor down here too. So I'm still gonna be replacing more parts. I'll let you know guys which parts I have replaced. Alright guys, I already replaced the coil and I replaced the ceramic capacitor, which was really broken up, like it was just cracked up, and it's still not working. And we're gonna try it out. We're gonna power. We should see a yellow light. There is no yellow light going on. And I already checked the connecting in. We checked the circuit. We put it on 750 and we need a 200 volt. We're gonna check the voltage. I'm getting voltage right on the start, which is 124, 110, let's say, and up to there I'm getting okay. But to the secondary, I'm getting it okay. But from here to here, I'm not getting anything. From this point to this point, so the board goes through here and comes through here. I'm getting it right here, but from this end to here I'm not getting anything. Not from here. There's 12 volt, 120, and here I'm not getting anything. It's 0. Here I'm supposed to have 110, but I'm not getting it. So that means this one over here, it's not working, which is this tiny thing. It's kind of fuse type, just kind of pre-fuse. So we're gonna, I don't have this part on, so you can buy the part, or if you want it, you can just grab a low gauge cable and just solder the bottom ends to try it out first. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna solder a cable right on the bottom side and try that out. Grab a very low gauge. This is a 28 gauge cable. So pretty much I'm gonna cut a piece. Put a flux on it. Grab your solder and put some soldering on it. Now we're gonna join that one with that one. So now we have joined them. So we have a bridge going over here, these two. We did a tiny bridge. Now we're gonna try it out. And guess what? We have a light. So before we connect it to console, we're gonna make sure that we have the 5 volt. If we have the 5 volt, then we are okay. We're not gonna get the 12 volt because the 5 volt has to get a signal back in a box, and it's gonna release the 12 volt. So you're not gonna don't expect us to see the 12 volt. And I'm getting my 5.0 or 5.1. That's enough, good enough for me. There's no access. 5.0. So that means we are safe to connect the console back in and try it out. So you're gonna grab it, plug it in, and we got light, and it's working. Alright. Okay, now we're gonna assemble it back together. So these are the parts that we have. I'm gonna show you guys how to assemble it back together. Grab the bottom part, put in the cable in the place. Okay, you have to push it in. Put the light end first, and then push down the coil side as it to the bottom. Now once that's done, you're gonna place the fan connector on. Oh, actually this is the donor one. You're gonna place the fan side on, plug the jack, and obviously plug in the AC side. Move the cable a bit, and that's it, it's in. Now you're gonna screw all the screws that we had, not this ones, all this, and then you're gonna put the legs, rubber legs on it. Alright guys, I hope this video helped you guys solve your problems. If you liked it, thumbs up. If you have anything, any comments or any requests, leave it in the comments below. And subscribe, it really helps out. And I'll see you guys in the next video.